Hello, folks, and welcome back to Rugby Ascendant. This is Chris live in Central Pennsylvania. How y'all doing today? All right, we're here for the 1872 Cup. The first leg of it is Glasgow hosting Edinburgh at Hampden Park. Not the usual spot at Scott's Tomb, but at Hampden Park. And it looks like a pretty full house, except for the end of the stadium where they blocked off. The defending URC champion Glasgow having defeated the Bulls on the road at Loftus Versfeld in a heartbreaking game last year, which I attended. Right there is the... And we're underway as the ball's kicked down the pitch by the orange-wearing Glasgow Warriors today. Coming out... Excuse me, Edinburgh. Edinburgh. Ross Thompson for Edinburgh. Yeah, a little bit ahead of myself there. Ross Thompson kicks the ball. And Glasgow kicks it into touch. 16 seconds into the contest. Team full of South African players, both sides. Welcome back to the program, folks. Thanks for being with us. Live play-by-play color commentary. Pierre Schumann at the front of that line-out for Edinburgh. And the ball gets in handy into Jamie Ritchie's hands. The Scottish national comes out of the back. Ali Price with the ball. He moves forward. And a nice little tackle there by Glasgow. Pierre Schumann with a carry down to the 10-meter line. Ali Price sends it wide. Scottish national. Ross Thompson kicks it over the top. It's going to bounce down inside the 22. Taken back there by Glasgow. They're going to send it back the other direction, and it'll go into touch, not very far down the line. While we wait for the line out, let's just go ahead and get a little bit of the line up here. So, for Glasgow at home, Kyle Rowe at fullback, Sebastian Cancele. On the right wing, Hugh Jones, Sione Tupolotto in the center, Kyle Sten is the captain, Tom Jordan, George Horn, Jack Mann, Matt Fagerson, Ali Miller, Scott Cummings, Gregor Brown, Xander Fagerson, Johnny Matthews, and Jamie Body. All kinds of Scottish nationals on that side right there. And the line-out successful for Edinburgh in their orange, coming up, looking like little tangerines. And there's Duhan van der Merwe. He is tackled pretty quickly, and they've jackled the ball. Nope, looked like they had it, but they didn't. Officials on the pitch today are Holly Davidson. It's an all-Scotland crew. Holly Davidson, Sam Grove White, Rue Campbell, who I'm not familiar with, and Mike Adamson. Ali Price just managed to get that ball off as he's tackled. Now they're driving forward inside the 10-meter line for the first time for Edinburgh. And pushed back to the 10-meter line. Ali Price, they're working that short side of the field and getting nowhere. Perhaps they might want to come this side, boys. Just saying. Consider that. Ball goes over the 10-meter line again. Ali Price to dig it out. And stubborn work here. But Luke Crosby goes forward. And it's pinched. Stolen by Glasgow. They've got space on the outside. They come to the near side. Ball kicked over the top. Chase is coming down the sideline. Who's going to get there first? Down the 5-meter line. And Edinburgh just picks the ball up. And he's going to be tackled in touch. No! Oh my goodness. Darcy Graham is buried at the try line. My goodness. Woo, that was exciting. Glasgow on the front foot, chasing that down. Darcy Graham retreating and just getting to that ball ahead of the Glasgow player. Ball was stripped by Gregor Brown at the other end. And then just one kick, hoist that ball, and it just took off. Darcy Graham chasing that thing down. He gets it. He's not wearing a scrum hat today. Wow. My goodness. 3 minutes in, and it's exciting already, folks. Glasgow is looking tough. Wow. So, it's a 5-meter scrum to Glasgow at the Edinburgh 5-meter line, just like that. Ali Price looks gassed. He's bent over, sucking for some oxygen there. Set. Big push here, but Holly Davidson will reset the scrum. Small audience today, but thank you for those who've shown up. Nobody's really involved in the chat. Feel free to chat if you like. Maybe just playing it in the background to give me credit in hours watched. If you are, I appreciate that. But Edinburgh wearing their tangerine-colored jerseys today, looking kind of odd. Holly Davidson, see the highlights in her hair today. So, Edinburgh at the fullback positions, Wes Russen, the South African-born New Zealander. Darcy Graham on the right wing, Matt Curry, Mozia Tupolotto in the center, Duhan van der Merwe on the left wing, Ross Thompson is the fly half, Ali Price scrum half, Magnus Bradbury, Luke Crosby, Jamie Ritchie, Grant Gilchrist, a host of Scotland nationals, Marshall Sykes, Darcy Ray, Ewan Ashman, and Pierre Schumann on the front row. And there's a penalty against Edinburgh at scrum at 5 meters out. Glasgow wins that scrum. So what are they going to do? They'll just tap it for a 5-meter line out. That's what they want. And try to power over in this rolling ball. All right, here we go. My goodness. Here's a line out from just over 5 meters for Glasgow. Successful. They come down with it. Player touched in the air, Johnny Matthews, but no call. No penalty call for that so far. And them all collapses. But they do have an advantage. Holly Davidson did call an advantage for collapsing or either touching the player or collapsing them all. I'm not sure which, but they're going to do it again. That's 2 penalties within 5 meters. Yeah, crossing at the line out. Hit the player in the air. At the bottom of that pile is Pierre Skuman with players laying on his back, including his teammate Grant Gilchrist, captain of Edinburgh. So 2 penalties here already within 5 meters. 1 on the scrum, 1 on the line out. What are they going to do? 5:23 in the first half. Glasgow, Edinburgh. Titanic clash here. The defending URC champion Glasgow Warriors on the road, or excuse me, at home. Good Lord. Hosting Edinburgh at Hampden. Successful line out. They're into them all. And the crowd really into it. Really, really into it. This crowd has really cranked it up.
Trying to add some extra weight.
And they're going to get across. They're over. And the try is awarded. Just like that, Glasgow's on the board. I didn't see who it was. Was it the hooker? Was it Johnny Matthews? It is Johnny Matthews with the try. Comes up with the ball. And Glasgow looks unbeatable at this early stage of the game. They look tough. They look tough. Wow. My goodness. Christmas bonus here, folks. Extra coverage as Johnny Matthews dots it down for Glasgow. Johnny Matthews from Glasgow gets the first try. All right, we experimented with something yesterday with putting up yellow and red cards. If we get any today, we'll see how it goes. 6:47 now, and we go for the conversion. It's going to be George Horn that kicks this. A little scrum half. All right, that's perfect. 7-0. At home, Glasgow leading 7-0 early days of this game. Welcome in the chat, folks. Dylan Cumbrick, Hendo, Johan de Bruin, Garrett Gillich, Fleshin, Neville A. Fleshin, how was the pub? UK Heroin Addict Championship. Oh, my gosh. Well, Glasgow for sure. Uh-oh, Johnny Matthews is down. They're messing with his shin or his knee. He's in a lot of pain. Oh, my goodness. He's grimacing. Not sure what happened there. After the try, he made it back to his end of the field and then just kind of collapsed. Not sure what happened there. My goodness. Oh, my goodness. So here we are. URC action and Leinster. Oh, he looks like he's going to be okay. He's back. He's up. All right. Let me just check on how badly my super brewing yesterday. Things went really wonky yesterday. Here's the kick. We're back underway. Ball goes down inside the 22, taken by Glasgow. Tom Jordan with the carry. He goes up to the 22, tackled there by Edinburgh. Ball's available for George Horn. He's going to box kick it out of the zone. And that one can go into touch if necessary, but it stays in the field of play. It's taken by Glasgow. Well done. Well done. Sebastian Cantier with that catch. Oh, we got a whistle here. A knock on. Ooh. Was that knock on George Horn? He's got a big mischievous smile on his face. Couldn't see that because the camera jumped to the top of the stadium, and all I could see was the high angle, so I didn't see the play up close. Let's see. Yeah, it was... Oh, yeah, George Horn, yep. George Horn knocked it on. Yeah, a foot caught the ball. It's a tough thing for a scrum half if feet are moving around back there. When you're in that ruck, you don't move. You stay stationary, lest you cause problems for your teammates trying to dig the ball out. It's been an interesting weekend so far. Oh, let me see something here real quick. All right, I had a better run yesterday late in the day. I went 1, 2, 3, 4 consecutive wins after 2 losses yesterday. So for the weekend, let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 3 at the moment. 9:23, the clock is still ticking away here. first half action from Hampden. Once again, the officiating crew is Holly Davidson on the pitch, along with assistant referee Sam Grove White, Rue Campbell, don't know who that is, never met Rue Campbell before, and Mike Adamson. I'm not sure now. The clock is finally stopped at 9:41. I guess we're getting treatment for the player. There's a bizarre-looking little bull sort of mascot creature thing with a Viking helmet on, dancing with a skirt. It's not a skirt. Oh, my goodness. Right. So, we are ready to start. The clock has started again, but we haven't started play yet. Now Pierre Schoolman's getting some treatment. What the hell's going on here? Wasting 40 seconds. The clock got stopped and starting. Anyway, Friday action. Munster defeated Ulster at Kingspan on the road, 22-19. Painful loss for Ulster there. And then Zebra Parma had a victory on the road against Benetton, and they squandered it with stupid decisions by going frustratingly into the defense over and over again instead of passing the ball around and trying to kill the clock, and gave a penalty with 3 seconds left on the clock. Benetton beats them 11-10. Stupid play. Stormers looked a lot better at home against the Lions, defeating them 29-10, but still lots of problems with their play. Sharks beat the Bulls, who are just collapsing, imploding as we speak. More dumb decisions and stupid play by the Bulls in that game. And then the Osprey came back and beat the Scarlets at home 23-22. Leinster defeated Connacht 2012 in a surprisingly tough match at home at Aviva Stadium. And now we have Warriors against Edinburgh. Set. Ali Price to put it in for Edinburgh. And we got a penalty here for early engagement by Glasgow. Chance for 3 points for the Edinburgh fellas. They just tap and go. Oh, that's interesting. Tom Jordan figures to make a tackle. Here comes Pierre Schoolman with a carry. Oh, no, that's Darcy Ray. Excuse me. They look the same, big fellas. Darcy Ray with the carry. Ali Price digs it out, sends it to the near side. And forward goes Magnus Bradbury. Bradbury's tackled there, the number 8. Price back to the center of the pitch to Jamie Ritchie. Ritchie is going to go wide. Oh, Edinburgh can't really break through that Glasgow defense. They're picking up a half a meter there, and then falling back a little bit. But not really getting anywhere at the moment. Ali Price digs it out again. A lot of work for the scrum half here early in the game. There's Pierre Schoolman. Schoolman goes forward. He's flipped over, but he placed the ball. Finally, Ali Price just chips the ball down. Tries to put it into touch, but the Glasgow side stops it. Look at this carry. Sebastian Canciller, the Argentine national, gets loose, but then they finally tackle him. So Glasgow with the ball after turning it over. Outside their own 22 now. Jamie Ritchie in there on the tackle for Edinburgh. George Horn is digging the ball out. Where's George Horn? There he is. He's shorter than Holly Davidson. I couldn't see George Horn. She was hiding the scrum half. I couldn't see him. Good kick down to midfield. Here comes Edinburgh looking for something, anything. Darcy Graham dancing around. It's so unaccustomed seeing him without that scrum hat on. Doesn't even look like him. Here's a kick. Ross Thompson from midfield is going to send it down. It's going to go over the head. Kyle Rowe can't get to it, and there's Bradbury. Oh, nice tackle by Bradbury. Kyle Rowe is going nowhere. He is tackled deep in his own territory. Edinburgh's got him down around 6 meters away from the try line. And they start passing the ball across towards the center here. Another ruck is formed. George Horn trying to dig it out. Schoolman in there looking for a counter ruck, but no opportunity coming. And here comes the kick over the top. That's going to find touch out around the 22. Let's see where the mark is. All right, so Edinburgh now gains a bit of territory on that exchange. And it looks like Bradbury might be injured. He's down here on one knee on the near sideline after that tackle. Great play on his part. And there's also a Glasgow player down as well. Back deep. Can't see who that is. Looks like one of the locks. Holly Davidson's going to go up to the booth and look at a foul play potential. Let's see what happens here. Is it Schoolman? I thought it was one of the locks. So this might be against Pierre Schoolman.
Attempt to wrap.
Okay, so we can't apply mitigation. Are you seeing it as a high degree of danger? At the moment, I'm not.
No, it's a low degree of danger. I can't stop that because the music in the background. Ooh. Oh, that was just done by Pierre Schoolman. He's getting a card. He's out. All right, let's go ahead and get that up. We got to put the card up. That'll give me a few moments while they decide what's going on here. But yellow and red cards. This is going to be a card on... Wow. Wow, Pierre Schoolman gets a yellow card at 12:34. Didn't come at distance, so they gave him a break there. That was just dumb on his part. Whoops, that ain't going to work. That ain't going to work at all. We're going to have to move that down. Yeah, that was stupid. Had no effect on the ruck. So that gets Glasgow up at the 22 for a line out. They come away with it successfully. Edinburgh scrambling to get back on defense. Nice carry there by Kyle Sten, driving forward up over the 10-meter line. George Horn feeds the ball over to the center into the big hands of Xander Fagerson, Scottish national. Horn, another international player. And there's Tupolotto, another Scotland national. Over midfield, tackled by Edinburgh there. This looks like Glasgow's going to have their way today. Xander Fagerson with another carry. George Horn does a dummy, sends it a little bit further wide. Cummings. Oh, here comes Glasgow down the sideline inside the 10-meter line. Oh, the Warriors are on the front foot. There's a space right there. Oh, they go. They're on the loose. And it's going to be a try for Hugh Jones right under the post. Glasgow scores again. Tom Jordan with a brilliant offload. Oh, and the route is on 14 minutes into this contest. A short-handed Edinburgh side got themselves on the back foot here, and Glasgow burned them. Oh, a stupid yellow card by Pierre Schoolman. Looking pretty guilty sitting over there on the sidelines. My goodness, Hugh Jones just ripped right through them. I could just see this stuff building. Hugh Jones made a great pass. He's tackled up the field. Then he gets back up, and he winds up being in right position for this ball. My goodness. Beautiful stuff. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. This is the team that won last year, and it's obvious why they won. Hugh Jones with the try. Wow, 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 wow. Brilliant stuff. And the conversion is good. It's 14-0. It's a shame for Edinburgh to come all this way just to get their hat handed to them, get beaten up. Of course, it's not very far between Edinburgh and Glasgow. Just, well, a couple-hour drive. It's not really that far, but the roads. Time you get set in the parking lot, get in the stadium, restart down outside the 22. Glasgow, George Horn will dig it out of there. Call to use it already by Holly Davidson. George Horn lofts that ball into the air, down around the 10-meter line where it's going to be picked up. Oh, that ball's knocked on by... Way knocked on. Never seen a knock on go 25 meters, but that went 25 meters. And Glasgow has it on the near side. Kyle Sten with the ball now. Xander Fagerson with another carry. Getting a lot of work there in the middle. Edinburgh just kind of laying out of the pile. George Horn trying to dig it out. Did anyone see the results of the female derby the other day? Edinburgh Rugby absolutely demolished Glasgow. I did not see that, AK. Don't think a lot of folks are watching the ladies rugby. I cover it for World Cup, but that's about it. I go to the Women's World Cup. I just missed my first one in years, the one that was in New Zealand, because they changed it from 21 Cowards to 2022, which conflicted with the Sevens World Cup and the Rugby League World Cup, so I couldn't go. All right, we got a little break in the action here now in the first half. Line out is called. Glasgow have the ball. 15 minutes into the contest. Line out is successful. Looked like the player was touched in the air again. She didn't call a penalty this time. So Maul is going forward. I think they broke free there. Did Edinburgh poach it? No, Edinburgh's got it. Edinburgh came away with that. Nice steal. So out of the back of that, Ali Price sends it over. Oh, there's a kick forward, looking for some space, but right into the hands of Glasgow. What a catch. Wow. Kyle Rowe made a brilliant catch just at his shoelaces and then ran up the field, picked up about 20 meters before they were stopped at the halfway mark. Tupelotu sends it. Scott Cummings going forward up to midfield. Tupelotu again. Jordan with a carry now, and Glasgow on the Edinburgh side of the pitch once again. Some sloppy work going on at the breakdown here. Up a player here. Can Edinburgh defend? Can they hold on? Tupelotu sends it wide. There's numbers on the outside. Glasgow kicks it forward, but it's a little too much. Yep, Darcy Graham picks it up back there for Edinburgh, and he's tackled by Hugh Jones, a try scorer. That ball comes loose. Oh, just picked up in time by Ali Price. It's funny to see the number 1, number 2 scrum halves for Scotland playing against each other. They alternate. That ball is caught up near midfield. Great job by Kyle Rowe. Really doing a good job on these awkward catches. George Horn goes wide, and Glasgow coming down the sideline inside the 10-meter line. Tackle's made there. George Horn sends it back this direction. Oh, one of the big locks nearly breaks through there. Horn. Tupelotu. Oh, and Glasgow's on the front foot again, but Kyle Stain has to wait for the ball on the outside. He finally gets tackled. Approaching the 22, though, are Glasgow again, already leading 14-0 here early in the first half. It's looking ugly for Edinburgh. Jamie Boddy, first time we've called his number. The famous Scottish Indian, Jamie Boddy. And Kyle Stan again, the 22, finds himself in the middle of the pitch. Come back to the near side. There's a dummy dancing inside the 22. Goes Glasgow. George Horn. That ball bounces up to Tupelotu, but then he hands off. And Wes Husson with the tackle there. The South African-born New Zealander. Johnny Matthews now, try score. George Horn looking for somebody. They're going to go... Oh, Stade now fighting hard over there. He's tackled, but Glasgow not getting through at the moment. Edinburgh defense is firmed up just a little bit out around the 22. Ball squirts out. George Horn, there's no one to send it to, so he has to cut back into the teeth of the defense. And look at this. All the Glasgow players pour on to turn into a maul. It's a maul now, baby. Oh, what a great job. They drive George Horn forward, and it's going to be a knock-on, unfortunately, because he can't place the ball. So Edinburgh will get the ball back. Woo, desperate times for Edinburgh in their tangerine jerseys. Yeah, both sides are Tupelotu. Yeah, there's a Tupelotu on both sides. And they're both playing inside center. Mosia Tupelotu for Edinburgh. And we've got Sione Tupelotu for Glasgow. Yep, they both got Tupelotus. 63-15 to Edinburgh. Well, it's not going to be that way today, brother. Boy, Kyle Rowe is doing a great job fielding those balls. Watching the replays there. We got a substitution here. Oh, because they can't do the scrum because Skuman. So out comes Luke Crosby so they can do a scrum. 18:59 on the clock. 19 minutes now. It'll be a scrum to Edinburgh, directly in front of the post. They don't want to make a mistake here because it's 3 points right there, easy for Glasgow should they win the penalty. Thank you to the 30 people here on the Sunday before Christmas. I'm wearing a rugby kit, but I don't have any Glasgow, although I would like to have that tangerine jersey from Edinburgh. And I have no Edinburgh or Glasgow kit. So Fenta came in. Bowen Fenta, the South African, came in to play. Adrian, known as Bowen Fenta, comes in to fill that front row. I'd love to have that Edinburgh tangerine jersey. Anyways, gets me one. It's a XX large, by the way. So since I don't have Edinburgh or Glasgow jerseys, I'm wearing a Chile World Cup jersey. When will they get to the World Cup again? It's so exciting to see them there. They performed pretty well considering how they were outmatched, outgunned, but very good job getting to the World Cup. The Condors. Yep. So they beat out the Americans to get there. This is the number 2 for Americas. So I got this jersey, and this was an epic story in and of itself. Got this one in Bordeaux. Mine. Set. Ali Price to put it in for Edinburgh, and they're getting pushed back. It goes sideways. There's a penalty against Glasgow. Wow. Jamie Body pushing a little bit too hard there. Came sideways. So I have to say that of all the announcers I heard this weekend, these Scottish announcers I'm hearing in my ear are probably the best. They're doing a great job calling this game. They're very good at what they're doing. So not all the announcers. The Irish ones are the most annoying at times. Even though they have the best accent, they can be quite lame. And then because they're just so biased. Everything's like, it comes out gold out farts out of the backside. All right, so Pierce Kuhlman comes back on the pitch. We'll turn off the cards. I'm not sure I'm going to handle this. We deleted it yesterday, but it didn't work so well. So we'll turn off those cards. All right, so we all even. No yellow cards. So it's a line out for Edinburgh. Just over midfield. Yeah, the Aussie commentators are pretty bad as well. The New Zealand ones are hit and miss. Some of them are really good. Others not so great. But these Scottish guys are pretty good. They're doing a good job. Holly Davidson talking to the players. What's the booing for? Crowd not liking something there. Okay, so Pierce Kuhlman did not come back on the pitch for the line out. They put him back on the sidelines. Ooh. Mosese Tupelotu, the other Tupelotu for Edinburgh, drives forward. And Ali Price is going to pull it out. He's going to box kick it. The chase is on. Jamie Ritchie knocks a player over from behind and gets there. Wow, that was pretty lame. And a penalty for being off their feet. And there goes Glasgow. Oh, but George Horn got clothesline. Oh, Holly says you ran into him. You intentionally ran into him. Oh, this is doing a great job. She's like, you cannot push him like that, Jamie. It's just so far away from the ball. Then George Horn, she says, he intentionally ran into the guy. He did. Oh my goodness. Holly Davidson calling out the Academy Award nominees for Glasgow and Edinburgh here. George Horn trying to, on behalf of the Academy, I'd like to accept this award for being the biggest wanker. That was great. Holly Davidson taking control of this game. I'm loving it. Some people don't like her. I think she's a great official. So, line out successful for Glasgow. Sione Tupelotu tackled in midfield. George Horn picks it out. Busy from his... Oh, what the hell happened there? That ball just came loose. Oh, they handed it over to Duan Fundameva. No arms tackle. Oh, by Edinburgh. Shame. Duan Fundameva was off to the races for a try there. But there was a no arms tackle on the part of Edinburgh. Maybe that's how he got loose. My goodness. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Wow. All right. Commentary is very slow. Nobody's commenting, and this is going to be one of the lowest attended games I've done. This is why I don't do the other ones. Please do the Irish. Please do the Irish. I do the Irish. I get a few views. Do the Scotland. I get no views. So yesterday we had a decent day on the channel for, this time of year. But let me just take a look here and see. The lowest attended game we've had, last time we game this low was, Ulster versus Leinster. Wow, that was on November 29th. That was 659 people. Let's see if we can beat that today. We had 6,000 watching streams yesterday. Okay, line out successful. Glasgow driving forward. Down near the 22. Tupelotu kicks it over the top, chases on. And that's going to be caught by... They're going to come back for a penalty there as Matt Curry catches it. Number 8 is driving on the lifter early. That would be Magnus Bradbury, says Holly Davidson. She's talking to Grant Gilchrist about getting his team under control. Holly Davidson taking control of this game. Things have slowed down a little bit here in the last several minutes. Mostly, the seats they put on sale mostly sold out. Of course, the end of the stadium is not available, so it's not a sold-out stadium. But, ooh, big hit. Yeah, she was calling advantage from the line-out. Most folks are chilling and running around Christmas. Yeah, a lot of last-minute Christmas shopping, folks. Yep, a lot of people out there Christmas shopping. But we just don't, we only get, because YouTube doesn't promote my content most of the time. When I do Irish derbies and I do the games like this, I don't get many views because they just don't tell people about it. They're busy promoting illegal broadcasts and then, removing them partway through after that YouTube has made their advertising money off of it. Yeah, it's a despicable practice by YouTube. It's all automated. Their computers are the ones doing it. It's not like it's a human being doing it, but they're prejudiced against content creators like myself who don't violate copyright, and then they harass us with copyright claims all the time. They abused the fair use concept, which is sacrosanct, but not with YouTube. Anyway, who's down for Glasgow? I'm finally looking to see who it is. Is it Cummings? Scott Cummings getting some treatment here. Just checking out his head, make sure it's okay. It's not a serious head injury. And the clock has stopped here. We got a break in the action in the first half. So, let's see. My Super Bowl picks, I picked Benetton by 6. They won by 1. Stormers by 5. They won by 19. Picked Leicester to win at home against Bristol, although I said Bristol could win. And MV Velman told me I was crazy. I picked the Bulls to win. They let me down. Osprey to win by 5. Got both points there. I picked Leinster to win by 10. They won by 8. Got both points there. I picked Sale over Exeter by 14. I got both points there. And I picked Bath to win. All went my way. Got Glasgow by 6 here, but they're winning by 14. I've got Saracens winning against Northampton, but it ain't happening. All right, here we go. So this will be about a 5-meter line out now for Glasgow. Down deep. Pierre Skouma putting his arm up. Like that's going to have an impact here, brother. All right, here we go. Johnny Matthews to throw it in. He does. Successful into the hands of Ali Miller. Oh, and this whole mall collapses almost instantly. And Glasgow trying to work down like there's only like a meter of space over there. That's a pretty dangerous spot to be in. Now they're going to come back towards the middle. Advantage. And Glasgow playing advantage here. Now, that's the third penalty within 5 meters for Edinburgh in this first half. Are they going to get in trouble here with a card? Nothing happened here. Is she going to blow the whistle or not? I mean, this is, come on. All right, she lets George Horn dig it out. And Edinburgh is kind of stopped them unless there's something breaks here. Tupelotu now. Sione Tupelotu. Okay. They're going to go wide. Oh, and it's overthrown to Kyle Stan, way over his head. He gets a hand on it, but man, that thing was way high. So I think we might get a warning here for 3 offside. Too many penalties. Warning for too many penalties in the side. Yeah, I was going to say, it's about time. Knew that warning was coming by Holly Davidson. So Edinburgh's now on warning. My goodness, everything's going wrong for Edinburgh. Glasgow going to come back for 5-meter line out on the far side of the pitch again. They get another one. Someone's going to the bin. Kick into the corner. Here's a line out. Johnny Matthews goes deep with it, and they come down. It's them all. Glasgow driving forward. Oh, the crowd is into it.
This is motoring.
They're over.
It's another Glasgow Warriors try.
Another try. My goodness. And it's Johnny Matthews again. Wow. Glasgow is pouring it on here. 26 minutes in. They've got 19 points, soon to be 21. My goodness. Ooh, tough day at the office for Edinburgh, folks. Tough day at the office. Nice Christmas present for Glasgow fans today. Glasgow winning by 10 on Super Brew. I got them by 7, I think. I thought that Edinburgh would put up a better performance than this, but they're just atrocious. mean, Duhan Vandermeer hasn't even touched the ball. One time he touched it, it was a dead ball. 27 minutes in, 3 tries. Almost the bonus point already for Glasgow. Glasgow might be our only hope for stopping Leinster. They really put something special together here. Franco Smith. Flags go up. 21-0. George Horn is perfect again. It's 47 tries in his career for Johnny Matthews. Wow. 21-0, folks. Merry, Merry Christmas. If you're a Glasgow fan. Tears and salty cracks for Edinburgh fans. The restart. Glasgow has the ball. Matt Fagerson carries it forward. Another Scotland national. Teams are chock full of them, including the foreigners playing for them. Sione Tupelotu and Pierre Schumann. Oh, nice. And Glasgow gets it again. My goodness. Sebastian Cansieri with the catch. Here comes Glasgow on the front foot at midfield. They're going to come wide. Oh, they threw it away. Oh, my goodness. They screwed the pooch here. Now all the way back to the 22, and Kyle Rowe has to chase it down. Oh, there's a high tackle. Oh, baby. There's a high tackle. There's a yellow card. Ooh, Marshall Sykes gets a yellow card for the high tackle. Wow, under warning and just a stupid decision there. I mean, that's just a dumb decision. So we got a yellow card now to Sykes. Time to put the yellow card back up. Oh, boy. Now we're going to have to do this. This is going to be interesting because I have one yellow card. I'm going to have to come up with 2. It's kind of in my head now. Let's move that down here below me. Okay, there we go. Put it over. I won't put on the on-air sign. I need the yellow card now. And I need the yellow card. Where's it at? All right. Oh, Tupelotu gives it to Kyle Sten. Kyle Sten over midfield for Glasgow. Driving down towards the 10-meter line. Ross Thompson interfering with the play there. He's told, he's warned again. Well, Edinburgh was warned. They were cautioned. I was surprised he got that one from back there, but I thought it was just for inside the 5-meter line. George Horn digs it out. Kicked forward, but that's going to go right into the hands. Oh, we got a whistle here. Got a player down. Another injury here. Wow. Hey, how's it going there, Tian Engelbrecht? Another injury. This is Glasgow again. Another Glasgow player down. Ali Miller getting treatment. Boy, Tupelotu did a great job offloading that ball to Kyle Sten a couple minutes ago. So, wow, as things slow down here, the yellow cards just keep coming, folks. I'm going to have to try to do a yellow card too. So we have image and try a yellow card too. Let me do this here. Okay, yellow card number 2. So I have to build this by hand, folks. That's what we're doing here. Time is back on, excuse me. It's not quite right. Okay, that's about right. Okay, how's that look? That looks all right. All right, now we got 2 yellow cards. Next time we get a third one. All right, now we got it sorted. It takes a little bit, but they haven't started play yet, so we missed nothing. We missed nothing. Crouch. Bind. Set. Ali Price trying to put it in, and we've got a penalty on Glasgow again. The only shortcoming in Glasgow's game thus far has been their scrum. It's been problematic. That's 2-3 penalties on them in the scrum. Holly Davidson doing a good job calling this game thus far. Not taking any gruff from the players. Watching George Horn trying to milk a penalty earlier was so funny. Then Jamie Ritchie being admonished by her at the same time. Really good control of the game. Oh, Russ Thompson just gets that into touch. 31-38 in the first half. Glasgow, just one try away from bonus point here in the first half. Let's take a look at the URC standings now with the last two games to be played today. So Leinster 8-0, 38 points on the log. They are 11 points clear of Glasgow at the moment. But Glasgow is a game behind. This will make them 6-2 with a win here, and bonus point taking 33, just 5 points behind. It also give them a bonus point in every game, so pretty good job. Here's a line-out successful to Edinburgh. They come away with it. That looked like it was kind of a forward pass, but I guess not. Ali Price digs it out. Edinburgh now trying again. Get something going here, anything. Ross Thompson's going to kick it to the near side, high into the air. Chase over here by Darcy Graham. Darcy Graham does a great job getting that ball down inside the 22. He offloads it. Oh, they throw it back. Darcy Graham has it again. Oh, Matt Curry, excuse me. Edinburgh now inside the 22. They had a little bit of excitement and razzle-dazzle there. Ewan Ashman driving for it now. Glasgow, the crowd starts chanting Glasgow. There's a tackle around the neck. No call for that. Ewan Ashman now driving for it again. Oh, Ali Price stands around complaining, and it winds up thankfully being a knock-on. Yeah, no. Johnny Matthews is complaining, but Ollie Davidson says, not for me. You had the ball, but then you lost it. So, Darcy Graham, what a great job on the fly, and then just keeps running. It was brilliant. He outfoxed Kyle Stan on that one. It was beautiful. Darcy Graham, what a stud. Yeah, my goodness. There you go. That's Darcy Graham. You can see that mustache. You can see him up close. Right. Is Sue Walsh here? No, I haven't seen Sue. S-Bach is here. Mac Hansen and his coach really give it to the officials. Criticizing scoring more. Way more aggressive than Dr. Rossi. No, they won't be banned, S-Bach. I didn't see that. I didn't see that game with Mac Hansen complaining. Just put an E or G, then it doesn't stretch across the screen. Just a thought. An E or G? What do you mean E or G? I can make the font smaller. I can do that. What do you mean E or G? What is E or G? Fine. Holly Davidson blows the whistle because it collapses. Back you go. Back you go. I love this all Scotland stuff. Scotland officials, Scotland players. You got to love it. Okay. So it's going to be a kick to the corner. Now, Edinburgh's going to get a chance to get on the table before the half is over. This end, they have people at the end of the stadium in some of the seats. All right, so Glasgow in second. The Bulls in third place, having lost that second game yesterday. 5-2 now. Sharks in fourth place. The Lions stay in the playoff hunt in seventh place, 19 points on the log, despite their loss to the Stormers. Stormers didn't really go anywhere. They're still in 13th place, but now they have 16 points to log and 3 wins, 4 losses. Oh, the crowd is booing big time. What are they moaning about? They really don't like Edinburgh. I guess we're going to do some train spotting here. All right, line out successful. It goes to Ritchie. Into a maul, but the maul is going backwards. Glasgow has the answer to Edinburgh's maul. Call to use it once. Ewan Ashman's going nowhere. Here comes Ali Price. Price spins. Gets down to about 3 meters. Ball is stripped. Comes out. Picked up by one of the big fellas. It's a knock-on. Oh, not releasing. Wow. Big defensive effort there by Johnny Matthews and the Glasgow side. Crowd loves it. Yeah. So 3 of the 4 South African sides are in the playoff hunt at the moment. Stormers at 16 points are just 2 points off the playoff because Edinburgh is at 18 points and they're not going to win this game. So they'll be 3-5. Wow. The way this is going. So the Stormers are in it. I mean, they can still get to playoffs, but they got to start playing better. They're not going to be able to get all their games at home. Let's take a look at the rounds, the next round after this. We've got Thursday, Boxing Day special, Dragons versus Cardiff. I'm thinking about covering it. I haven't really decided. I don't think anybody will tune in and watch it, but I'm thinking about covering it anyway. But the next game is on December 27th. There's a line now successful for Glasgow. They come forward in a maul, but it's kind of an odd maul. There's an advantage now for side entry. So Glasgow playing advantage to get the ball loose. Tupelotu, he gets it out wide. Glasgow's just slicing through the Edinburgh defense like butter, melting butter at the moment. There's a maul driving up to midfield, but Edinburgh's going to get the ball back. Nope, we're going to come back for the advantage. Wow. So on the 27th December, it's Munster and Leinster. That game I'll probably cover. That's a Friday. For sure, I'll cover Munster versus Leinster next Friday. Then Saturday, it's the Stormers hosting the Sharks. The Stormers have got to win that game. Then on Saturday also, let's see, we got Edinburgh Warriors, Zebra, Benetton, Connacht, Ulster. Yep. And then on New Year's Day, there's some games. Wow. And then not till February for that round, the Bulls and Lions. So, yeah. So I'll definitely cover the Munster-Leinster game on Friday, the Stormers-Sharks game, and then probably the rematch of this at Murrayfield, Edinburgh versus Glasgow. Even though hardly anybody's rocking up, I think I'll cover it. That's on Saturday. Give me a couple games cover. Wow. So they kick it down the pitch. Just 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Glasgow rolling here. Chance to get a bonus point here in the first half. Oh, gotcha. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, but that'll throw people off. I'll get people confused. Gotcha. I understand where you're coming from. I could choose the 3-letter abbreviation for it. That would work. Edinburgh's going to get the ball back with 2 minutes left in the first half. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I could just do that. I could just put, so I could do this here. Do it like this. Instead of spelling out Edinburgh, I could do a 3-letter trigraph for them. Edinburgh, like that. That would probably work better. There you go. It shortens it up a little bit. Still on yellow card here. 38-30 in the first half. 4-player actually playing. I don't know what Edinburgh is doing. I think they're like chatting with Holly Davidson a lot. They're chatting her up. I don't think that's going to work. Crouch. Bind. Set. It goes sideways here. Driving. That just went ugly, but Edinburgh gets it out of there. And nice carry there by Mosesi Tupelotu. Edinburgh goes wide now. Keep down the pitch, but right into the hands of Glasgow. They're in the right spot again. Here comes Kyle Sten. He's falling forward. Tackle to the 10-meter line. George Horn's going to dig it out of there. He'll send it wide. Tupelotu. Up to midfield come Glasgow again with just 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Edinburgh's going to have to go in the locker room with a new game plan because Glasgow's just been having their way with them. Tupelotu. This is a clinic in good passing by a team. Off the feet should be a penalty against Edinburgh. Not called. George Horn. And we break through midfield. Glasgow comes back to the short side. On the near side here. So they're over midfield now. Every carry gaining a little bit of space. And there's the hooter for the first half. Sebastian Cancellieri. George Horn dancing. Horn almost gets through. Nearly broke through. But they do get him inside the 10-meter line. Darcy Graham trying to get the ball, but it didn't work. Gregor Brown going forward. Pass going the opposite direction. Oh, look at the Glasgow side as they go forward, but they turned it over. Edinburgh got the ball now over the hooter. I just kind of, are we going to keep playing? Oh, there's a tackle off the ball. Oh, that was a bad decision. Kyle Sten is on the loose, but he runs into a crowd instead of taking the space that was open on the near side. I don't think he saw it. But we're right back to where we were a moment ago with Glasgow now, around 30 meters out. Oh, Hugh Jones with a nice catch. Oh, they come wide. They got numbers, but he couldn't get rid of the ball. Oh, Kyle Rowe couldn't get rid of the ball. He had a runner. That was a try for sure, but it didn't happen. So they're at the 22. Tupelotu. Jones. Here it is. It's coming for the Glasgow down to about 10 meters now. A minute and 20 seconds beyond the hooter. The pressure is mounting. Oh, nice tackle there. Gregor Brown gets rid of the ball. Oh, there it is on the wing. Johnny Matthews going for the hat trick, but he throws it away from the ground when he's tackled 8 meters out. Johnny Matthews threw the ball away, and that's it. Ali Price says, I've had enough. Enough. Genoeg is genoeg, says Ali Price, as the Edinburgh side kicks the ball in a touch under extreme pressure there. My goodness. Man, oh man, oh man. What a first half for Edinburgh. They look like cock warmed over. Man, my goodness. Poo day by this team. Man, they're just not getting it done there. And Holly Davidson's talking to one of the players about controlling their hips. I guess she's giving them a little bit of advice there. She shouldn't be doing that. Anyway, wow. My goodness. So if I win both these games, I got Saracens winning that game by 5. They're up by 24-0 over Northampton. Northampton, a team that beat the Bulls last week, are getting crushed by Saracens in London right now. Wow. 24-0. So that'll give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 consecutive victories if these hold up. And right now it looks like they will. That'd be good for my Super Brew. Right. For a moment. Yeah, Garrett says that's perfect. Yep. Genoeg is genoeg. Brandon Duplessis, welcome to you. Chatting her up, red or yellow card. No. Feel free to chat her up. Don't think it's going to work. Not that it's any of our business which side of the fence she swings on, but I hear she doesn't swing on that side of the fence, so who knows. Anyway, but Holly Davidson doing a great job officiating once again. Really talented official in my view. Some people don't like that. But we're at halftime here, folks. Let me put the halftime marker up, which is going to be interfered with those cards now. I'm going to have to move it up because of my constant efforts to improve my battle space. There we go. All right, there we go. Halftime. There we go. So you can see it. Or I could have left it where it was. That was another option. Oh, shoot. God bless it. I could have just left it where it was and turn off the yellow cards at halftime. Now that's fine. We'll just leave it like that. Okay, cool. So Skuman with a yellow card, get the game started, and then Sykes with a yellow card after the Edinburgh side was put on warning. So that Saracens game, that's interesting too. It's been an interesting weekend thus far in URC action. So let me go back over here, take that on mute. That's driving me nuts. All right, let me go back to Flow and see if I can't get that Saracens game. I suspect that's at halftime as well, but we'll check it out anyway just to see if they're live. I don't have the Saracens game. Ooh, we don't get Premier. Don't give me Premier. Well, that sucks. Let me make sure that's the case. I get New Zealand rugby games, but I don't watch them. Nope, we don't get Saracens. Oh, that's all. Must be an NBC contract. But they're not going to show that. So, well, I can't show you the Saracens game. So, anyway, yep. Wow. So, yeah, the only games they have today is they don't even have the next URC game. They actually have Lyon. Because we have one more URC game today. And that's next week. What are you doing there? Come back today. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We have Thursday's game. No, this is it for today. Okay, so, yeah, interesting. But one more game. Lyon is playing later today. Lyon Wolves. Been there. Spent some time in Lyon. Got that lovely hoodie from there from the World Cup. I kind of like Lyon. It was okay. But getting around Lyon is a nightmare. The traffic is horrible, place to place. It just jams up, and parking's a pain in the butt. Yep, but it was a nice town. I enjoyed going downtown in Lyon. It's lovely. Anyway, so that World Cup was incredible, folks. Yep. So 32 people currently here, including Matthew Dixon. Matthew, how are you? I thought you were over the Kiwi lads. Aren't you at the Kiwi lads today there, Matthew? Or are they not covering the game for you today? Let's see if anyone's up. Oh, no, I think Forever Sports, that's where you go to. American Experience's first rugby match in South Africa. Guy gets 9,500 views. All right. Oh, that's what Mac Hansen. Okay. All right. This is what you're talking about. Forever Sports covered that. I didn't even know about this. Wow. Let's see this if I can find this. Wow. Forever Sports covered this. Got 16,000 views at it from 8 hours ago. I didn't even hear what happened with Mac Hansen yesterday. Oh, wow. I didn't even hear this. Let's see. Let me just put the audio on so we can hear it, okay? See what he's got to say.
Can I say something real quick, Pete, about the situation?
Cool. It's Mac Hansen.
Because, like, I feel like we get this every week. We never get any calls, ever. I've been feeling this for years now. Like, you can't possibly tell me yourself sitting there, like, checking the Gus McCarthy one. How much? How much did they check that? 10, 11 times? Bundy gets a direct hit to the head. It's quite obvious. No call. Doesn't care. It's like we get that every time. So I don't know if you can hear the frustration in my voice, because it's starting to get to the point where it's honestly it's bullshit, and it's starting to get really frustrating for us because people will say we're an inconsistent team, but Jesus Christ, when you're getting some of the calls we're getting, like, of course you're going to be. And as I said, I'm not making excuses by any means, but like when you just get it week after week, I feel it's got to be spoken about now, because it's just getting to a point where it's starting to really piss us off, because we just felt like we're getting played out of games, and we never ever get any calls. Didn't even look back at it.
Wow.
And then Josh goes off with a direct hit to the head again, and.
Wow, that's something there, folks. I'm gonna have to address that later on. I'm gonna have to make a video on that and see if we can't get some views on that. Wow, my South African audience, I'm sure, will appreciate that, because my goodness, boy, Rossi Erasmus just gets banned from rugby. Warren Gatlin gets away with running his mouth. Now, what will happen to Mac Hansen? Nothing. Nothing will happen to Mac Hansen, because World Rugby is run by the Northern European Old Boys Club, and they'll do nothing about this. They don't care. They don't care. They only punish the folks they don't care for. God forbid you be an American say something, or being a South African say something, or a Chilean. You will be spanked. Have I ever been to Glasgow? Many, many times, Garrett. I've been to Glasgow. I've been to Edinburgh. My preference is Edinburgh. It's a much nicer town, much more interesting, more historic. Glasgow is kind of train spotting, icky, crappy industrial sort of town. Forever Sports, says Matthew. Matthew loves Forever Sports, yet he's here. Yes, I've been to Glasgow. Don't like it at all. Don't like it at all. I mean, look, I'm sure it's a fine town. But Edinburgh is truly a beautiful town, historic town. Yep. Well, not just Northern Hemisphere, also Kiwi. Kiwis get a free pass too. Mac Hansen and Warren Gatlin can say whatever garbage they want and get away with it, and there's no censorship of them. I mean, what they did to Rossi Erasmus is atrocious. What they did to South African rugby is disrespectful. And Mac Hansen can complain all he wants, but the truth of the matter is that this is a daily occurrence for South African sides. When they play in the Northern Hemisphere with Northern Hemisphere officials, this is what happens to them on a daily basis. When the Springboks play, it happens all the time. The calls are atrocious. And look, I'm objective here. When an official calls something against my side and it's unjust, I'll say it. If they miss something, I'll say it. So people can accuse me of being biased. I am, but they cannot accuse me of not being objective. I'm incredibly objective when it comes to this sort of thing. So, yep. Anyway, but Mac Hansen runs off of the mouth. I'll have an hour after my broadcast. That'll give me a little bit of time to take that, and I'll do a reaction video, and that should be interesting. Wow, that's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Oh, man. Oh, man. Anyway, so we'll put that up, and we'll see if we get any views on that, and I'll give my response. Man. Wow. So this is interesting. Mac Hansen running off at the mouth. Ireland gets a lot of calls too. I'm telling you, I mean, Ireland won that game in the World Cup in France against South Africa because there was a Bundy Aki side entry down there within 5 meters, an obvious one, which caused them all to collapse and the Springboks to turn the ball over, and there was no penalty called. And that would have been 3 points, and the Springboks would have won that game instead of losing it. Unbelievable. Never been to Scotland. We have enough in South Africa. That's true. Yeah, no, I'll try. Hopefully I won't get a copyright claim on it. S-Buck says, thanks. Thank you guys for pointing it out. I didn't hear about it. I've been, you got to remember, I'm 6 or 7 hours behind these events, and so I don't cover all the games. And so yesterday I was tired and didn't do anything after I got off air because I did this broadcast. And so I missed this thing about Matt Hansen, the press conference, but that's going to blow up. Yep. Hamish from Kiwi Lads is keen to chat with you. Guys must sort comms out. Okay, Kiwi Lads, are you serious, Garrett? Garrett, before I go chasing this guy down, where do you hear this from? Okay, where do you get this from? Okay, so tell me where you get it from, and I will follow up. Kiwi Lads Rugby, okay, Kiwi Lads, okay, community. Let me see if I can find how to contact them. That's not what I want. More about. There's email address. Okay, I'm not a robot. Oh, now I get traffic lights. Okay, let me find all the robots. There they are. Verify. Okay. Okay. Interesting email address. Copy email address. I'll save that for later. Hamish. All right. All right, I've gone to their channel. They have 61,000 subscribers. Pretty good. Okay. Never been to Scotland, says Garrett. I already read that. Okay, where are we at? Back here. All right, still halftime. And I'll tell you what, Edinburgh's got to regroup in that locker room because it is not pretty. It is not pretty. Who is Hansen? Who is Mac Hansen? He is a really good wing for Ireland. Yeah, who is Matt Hansen? That's funny. Yep. All right, so how are we doing here? 36 people in for this broadcast at halftime, and it's Glasgow just walking all over Edinburgh. Old Hamish from Kiwi Lads are salty. They're good guy, says Albert Funlingen. Okay, good. Well, I'll reach out to him, and yeah, so hopefully they will respond, and we'll see what they say. So, Garrett, where did you hear that? Did he tell it to you? By the way, I keep these. When I buy official World Cup merchandise, I always keep these things. I don't know why. It's a habit. I collect little mementos. So these are from the most recent haul that I got with the scarves and the hoodies that I got, way under. I got that polo, which was 60 or 80 euros. I got it for $14.95. I got a scarf that used to be 30 euros, 40 euros. I got it for $7.99. I got that one hoodie that was 80 euros. I got that for $19.99. So I got one more, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more of these little, shiny on the backside. Yeah, I use them as bookmarks and I keep them. Anyway, I hang on to mementos. So like I was at the URC final. I think most of my viewers know that. And as I was there as press, so I had free entry, but I bought a ticket anyway. I always support the Bulls when I'm up there and the Stormers when I go. And there's my ticket to the final, Glasgow Warriors, URC Vodacom final, 22 June 24, when I was in South Africa. That's pretty cool. Yep, so keep my tickets. Yeah, unfortunately for the World Cup, they ruined it. World Rugby, they're all digital tickets for France, so I have nothing to do with it. Directly from him, tell him my name. Okay, all right, okay. I will, okay. All right. So, we're back underway now. Second half, my bad, just underway. Edinburgh kicks the ball away, and it's second half action now for this contest. Turn off the halftime marker, and I remember. There we go. 21-0. We're in the second half here. 3 tries. Johnny Matthews with a brace of tries. 40-45 in the second half now. So Johnny Matthews come over to a line out for Glasgow from the 10-meter line of Edinburgh. Looks like a little bit of raindrops on the camera screen, on the lens. Ball gets sent over to midfield where Tupeloto has it. He's trying to drive forward, and he is tackled there. George Hort with a beautiful pass back to the inside. Oh, Cotsieri comes blazing through. There's Johnny Matthews. And here comes Glasgow down and just 8 meters away. The ball goes wide on the outside. Glasgow has numbers. Over the top it goes. In the corner it's Kyle Stead. And Glasgow scores again. Can you believe it? Bonus point. My goodness. Glasgow. Oh, Glasgow has unleashed the demons. Kyle Sten with the bonus point try early in the second half, and Edinburgh is shell-shocked. Franco Smith looking like an absolute genius up there in the coaching booth. My goodness, is Glasgow building an empire here? The two teams to stand head and shoulders above for consistent play are Leinster and Glasgow. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Kyle Sten in the corner. Absolutely brilliant try. Nice job. Darcy Graham could not tackle him. Woo, baby. Bonus point. Kyle Sten with a try. That's why I'm covering the game. The game is full of South Africans. Tough kick here now for George Horn from the right on the notch line on the sideline there. He's got a tough conversion kick here. Let's see if he can pull it off. And he missed it. That was an ugly kick. All right, no conversion there. But a bonus point here already for Glasgow. Hussein with the ball now for Edinburgh. Ewan Ashman over to Grant Gilchrist. He's tackled midfield around the 10-meter line. Ali Price goes wide. Edinburgh, the tangerine jersey, is doing nothing for their performance. All the players jammed up right in the middle of the pitch. They're not really going to find any space here. There's just nothing on the offing here for Edinburgh. They can get nothing going. Just not happening. They keep trying to, it's like insanity, doing the same thing over and over again. Edinburgh now picks up a little bit of space there. Skuman with a carry. Tackled by Gregor Brown. Edinburgh just trying to get anything going here. The other Tupelotu. Ali Price digs it out. Edinburgh's going to try something new out on the wing. And that one's caught over there by Kyle Sten. So Edinburgh gets the ball back. Excuse me, Glasgow gets the ball back. Edinburgh gives away. Yeah, Edinburgh got nowhere in that entire offensive series. Now George Horn will dig it out on the Glasgow side of play. Up by 4 tries. Whew, man. 44 minutes, 44 seconds in the second half here. The 2 yellow cards in the first half did not help Edinburgh. George Horn being told to use it. Boots it over the top. That ball goes up the midfield a little bit past that. Caught over the shoulder there by Edinburgh. Duhan Vandemev slicing through the defense. There he goes. Duhan Vandemev is on the loose. Down to the 22. He's got 2 defenders. He cuts back inside. He's still fighting. He offloads. Oh! No! Ali Price lost the ball forward. Oh my goodness. How in the world do you screw that up? Duhan Vandemeer with a brilliant release as he's being tackled into touch after running 50 plus. Oh my goodness. How in the world do you screw that up? Vandemeer gets that ball down around his 38-meter line, just takes off and slices through Glasgow. But he had 2 defenders, got through one of them, and then puts the ball up, and Price cannot secure it. We're going to the TMO to see what happened there. Yeah. My goodness. Oh, my goodness. Waiting to see if we got a replay here. Okay, she has knock-on by Orange. That's what I had, Ali Price. But they're arguing that it might be a knock-on by Edinburgh. But, man, oh, my goodness. Duhan Vandemev is so dangerous. It's a knock-on by Ali Price. Yeah, it's off Ali Price. I don't see how that gets overturned.
They're knocked forward before the Glasgow player gets his hand on it, so it's a knock-on.
Knock on first by
Well,
number
just
9.
nothing will go Edinburgh.
That's what I said. Yep. My goodness. Wow. Inches away from getting a try there. Duhan Vandemever running. Oh, my goodness. He got down to, 5 meters? That was 45, 55, 50, 58 meters he ran on that. Wow. Just tore through them like butter. But then he ran out of space over here on the sideline. They finally got him at the 5-meter line. He couldn't throw it any further because it would have been a forward pass. So he released it behind himself. Scrum to Glasgow at the 5-meter line. Tough break for Edinburgh there. Duhan Vandemever, man, got loose. Collapse. And here comes Jack Mann. It's the first time we call his name. He's driven backwards to the 1-meter line. My goodness. Glasgow has the ball, but they're deep in their own territory. Not going to go for clearance kick. George Horn's going to try a box kick from the try line. He does, gets it away. That's a pretty good clearance kick. That's going to go out to about 38 meters. Wow. Boy, nothing goes right for Edinburgh. Here comes Guthrum with the ball, and he's wrapped up pretty quickly. So Ali Price to Pierre Schumann. Now, this is where Edinburgh gets nothing done. They might get the ball back in the hands of now probably gassed Duhan Vandemever. Let's get the ball back to him. He finally did something. A lot of meters made there on one carry for nothing. All for naught. Edinburgh's not getting it done. Here they go. Here they keep coming. Through the middle. There's nothing there. And that ball squirts loose. Kicked, and it goes backwards, but it's a knock-on by Edinburgh. Oh, my goodness. And the ball wound up in the hands of Duhan Vandemever, who was set to cut loose again. And Sione Tupelotu comes over to console him, knowing that this was Duhan Vandemever's chance to shine. And he's like, man, it's hanging there. Oh, Tupelotu very kindly coming over to say hello. Yeah, they beat the Bloody Blue Cows in the final. Yep. Pertinent point, but those old gits of the World Rugby is still full of it. Got Johnny Matthews is coming out. Jimmy Body's off. Rory Sutherland comes in. So Johnny Matthews and Jamie Body go off the pitch, replaced by Gregor Hiddleston and Rory Sutherland, another Scotland national. It's weird seeing officials wearing earrings. Crouch. Bind. Set. This thing collapses. It's a penalty against Edinburgh, so Glasgow wins this scrum. That's their first scrum win. First time they can get a penalty. Darcy Ray called for that. Front rower for Edinburgh. That's a penalty on him. Tangerine-clad Edinburgh. Not looking impressive at all, folks. Not their day. They kind of look like the cheetahs out there. The kit, not their performance. 35 people currently here. Welcome to the program, folks. All right, both sides at full strength. Those yellow cards were in the first half. We're at 48-50 in the second half. Here's a line out coming from Hiddleston, who just came into the game, replacing Johnny Matthews, who had a brace of tries the first half. George Horn over to the middle. Tupelotu. Fagerson. Oh, boy, big hit over there. Horn goes wide. Miller carries. He's tackled. George Horn back this direction into the hands of Matt Fagerson. Fagerson with another carry. Horn trying to pick the ball up. It's lying on the turf. Does a good job. Get a hold of it. Tupelotu changes direction. Shifts to the outside. Throws it wide. He's got someone out there. It's Ali Miller driving down inside the 22. Glasgow now on the front foot once again. George Horn sends it over once again to Matt Fagerson. Fagerson picks up about a meter or two. He's tackled. George Horn secures the ball. George Horn goes back to the opposite side, short side of the field. They go on the wing again. Oh, right through the hands. And Glasgow turns it over. Ali Miller couldn't secure that ball. Went right through his fingers. Oh, yeah, they had a chance there to score again. Boy, Tupelotu had a good decision there. My goodness. Let's see how Saracens is doing. It's 24-7 the Saracens game. That doesn't affect my Super Brew. I'm okay with that. All right. So 50 minutes now into the contest. Now the last 30 minutes of this one, Frank Smith was a good fit. Yeah, Robert, he was a brilliant fit for Glasgow. That was one of the most smartest hires in rugby in recent years. Yeah, Glasgow is a very good team. There's no doubt about that. Crouch. Bind. Set. Edinburgh with a scrum inside their own 22. Ali Price puts in a collapses. A penalty against Edinburgh. Whoa. Wow. Wow. That goes against Edinburgh. So Glasgow wins a penalty down here deep. They're going to kick for the corner, no doubt. They're not going to go for the post. Up, she's warning them again. All right. Never been to South Africa. Okay. Oh, we got a lot of changes coming on here, folks. My goodness. Oh, my goodness. I can't even see who it all is. 7 and 10, I heard. 19 is in. Sam Skinner is in. I couldn't see who else. They haven't announced it on the screen. They just gave the numbers and 4 guys tried it. 20's out there. Ben Muncaster. Oh, that's a sloppy lineup by Glasgow. Who's got it? They somehow come away with it. Look at a knock-on, but it was never declared knock-on. They still haven't shown who the substitutions are. I'm picking up numbers off of seeing the new numbers on the pitch. But Glasgow with the ball. George Horn, 17. That's Roy Sutherland. He's out there. 18. That's Patrick Schickerling. Oh, I'm sorry. 18 is Javon Sebastian is over here for Glasgow. Ball's available for George Horn inside the 22. Is that under Fagerson going forward? Tupelotu to Kyle Rowe. Kyle Rowe back to Kyle Sten. Sten is tackled. George Horn. Rowe. Oh, what a pass to Cancieri. Sebastian Cancieri goes forward. Man, that looked like it was going to be thrown away, but it went right to him. Rory Sutherland now going forward. Glasgow putting a lot of pressure on here. Gregor Brown driving forward now, but tackle. Dave Cherry's out there too. I didn't see that. The Edinburgh replacements seem to be holding up well on defense at the moment. Boy, watching the Tupelotu brothers, I think they're twins. They look identical. Uh-oh. Got a player down for Edinburgh. Got hit in the face. Holly Davidson's tackled. It's a tough game out there. They're tackling the official. Darcy Graham with the ball for Edinburgh. Oh, Duan Fondemev releases the ball and gets buried. Edinburgh with Wes Husson trying to drive forward. Duan Fondemev over there playing scrum half. Pierre Schumann with a carry. Ali Price is going to come over the top with a box kick. He's going to find some space back there, but a bounce to the 22. Kyle Sten picks it up back there. Trying to be chased down by Duan Fondemev, who misses the tackle, but his teammates pick him up. Ball comes out. So Glasgow with the ball again. Tupelotu dancing over there. He comes to the near side. He's loose. No one's there. Tupelotu all by himself over midfield. Oh, my goodness. Glasgow, how did he find all that space? Everyone's standing around for Edinburgh just watching the game go on. George Horn sends it over to the middle, and Glasgow is really just putting a clinic on here against Edinburgh. Hands in the ruck. That should be a penalty, no call. So George Horn kicks it away. That's an ugly kick. It's going to bounce into touch. All right, that'll slow things down here now. So let me see what we got. So we got, I don't know who 20 came in for. I'm looking to see who he came in for. Ben Muncaster came in for somebody. It's probably Jamie Ritchie, Luke Crosby, I'm not sure, or Bradbury. Let's look and see if I can't find the numbers that are missing. Okay, so Healy and Sebastian, I got that. Ben Healy came in. Okay, so Ross Thompson's out. That's the one I missed. Okay. Muncaster came in for Crosby. Okay. So Luke Crosby went out. Okay, now I'm caught up. All right, there's the substitutions. We got a Edinburgh player down being treated. So Ben Healy came in at fly half, replaced Ross Thompson. Then we had Dave Cherry come in, replace Ewan Ashman at the hooker. Javon Sebastian came in the prop position, replaced Darcy Ray. Sam Skinner came in to replace Luke Crosby. Ben Muncaster came in to replace Luke Crosby. Sam Skinner came in to replace Marshall Sykes and Ben Healy. So there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 substitutions off the bat. Gets it started in the second half. All right. That's Big Brother. Okay, they're not twins. They just look very much alike. Yeah, you can see he's a bit younger. All right, so Dave Cherry, his first line out for Edinburgh, is successful. And here comes Edinburgh now trying to get something. They got a big goose egg on the board at this point, 56 minutes in the contest. Only once have they threatened. That was that great carry by Duan Fondemev that went to nothing. They go to the outside. Jamie Ritchie on the wing. Ball's available at 10-meter line. Ali Price throws it. Gilchrist Healy. Dave Cherry with a carry up to the 10-meter line. And the other Tupelotu gets it on the outside. Ooh, that's a high tackle there. Bradbury goes forward into a tackle. It's Javon Sebastian there. Healy. Oh, he overthrows it, but it's picked up nicely done. Cleanup over there by Matt Curry. Great job by Matt Curry to save the day. It would have been a knock-on otherwise. Was at his toes. The other Tupelotu, the Edinburgh Tupelotu on the ground now. Ali Price, nothing doing. Jamie Ritchie now on the other side of the field. Coming back to halfway. Oh, we got obstruction there. Or is it a knock-on? That's obstruction, yep. Obstruction by Edinburgh. Oh, Javon Sebastian. Oh, subscriptions to my channel over 8,000. Yeah, we hit 8,000 last week. We picked a few up this week. We were at 8,008, but then we dropped back to 3. We're at 8,051 subscribers. Yep, thank you to all 8,051 subscribers. Especially Matthew Dixon, who prefers Forever Sports. So glad to see him here. David Chandler says, Franco Smith, what about him? Oh, yeah. The cheetah coach. Substitution coming in for Glasgow. Jamie Dobie comes in. Kyle Sten makes way. Who's going to be Duncan Weir? Xander Fagerson coming off. Replaced by Schickerling. So substitutions coming in now. So Schickerling's in the game now. Crouch. By George Horn is out of the game. He had a good game. Jamie Dobie now is the scrum half for Edinburgh. Glasgow. So someone else came in. I didn't catch who it was. I saw the Kyle Sten went up, but I didn't see who replaced him. I'm going to guess it's Duncan Weir. They haven't put it on the screen. 57 minutes here. Wow. They're singing the praise of Franco Smith right now, and rightly so. Game plan is brilliant. It's really brought this team together. They're playing as a team. Glasgow, defending champions, really looking good. Ball comes out of the scrum. Tupelotu, nice pass. Dobie going loose. The scrum half down the sideline. Here come Cazzieri down to the 5-meter line. He offloads it. George Horn is still out there. I thought he came out of the game. George Horn shifted his position, I guess. Glasgow 4 meters out and not rolling away. Dave Cherry wasn't rolling away, so he's going to have advantage here. Oh, that ball's knocked on. And Ross Thompson's still out there, or Tom Jordan's still out there, so I don't get it. Wow. Okay, here we go. Schickerling for Fagerson. Samuel for Brown. Grant Samuel came in for Gregor Brown. I didn't see that. Wow, Glasgow. Just brilliant work there. So, J.B. Dobie came in. He's playing scrum half, but George Horn is still out there. He must have moved to the wing instead of Duncan Weir coming in. So, that's what it was. Okay. Yeah, because Kyle Sten went out of the game. It's brilliant work by Dobie. All right, it's going to tap and go. Yeah, he went in for Sten. Dobie did. Oh, they come to the near side. Ross Thompson still out there. 3 meters. Edinburgh stops him. Down to 2 meters. Going towards the center now. Glasgow trying to press it across and get another try here. They already got 4 unanswered tries. 20 minutes left in the game. Crowd chanting Glasgow. We got a knock on. Knock on the ground by Glasgow, turning it over deep. And Edinburgh survives that one. Duhan Vandemev is just gassed. He's like in shock here. My goodness. All right. Too much weight on it. All right. So, Edinburgh kicking from their 5-meter line. Free kick. Goes into touch. 60 minutes now. Sharks are obviously going to win the URC. Nope. Not obviously. Doesn't mean they can't win it, but it's not obvious. That's for darn sure. Okay, here we go. Gregor Middleton with his first line out, I think, for Glasgow. Second line out. That ball is up in the air, taken by Jamie Dobie. So Glasgow holds on to it. Edinburgh quickly adjusting here. Oh, there's a counter ruck coming, but the ball's still there. Glasgow trying to go forward. Jamie Ritchie on the tackle, trying to strip over there. And he's knocked off the ball. He's played a tough game for Edinburgh to no avail. Ball's kicked over the top by Dobie. Chase is on. Oh, Duhan Vandemev and Canciere hit each other in the air. It's a knock-on by Duhan Vandemev. And it'll be a scrum to Glasgow. Duhan Vandemev is very frustrated. Very frustrated by this game. No doubt. Yep. 37 here. Be sure to hit the like button, folks. Appreciate it. Not exactly like yesterday's streams. We had 5,500 tuned in for the Sharks-Bulls game and 5,000 for the Stormers game. So, Ali Price is out. And Ben Fellicott comes in. He's the third stringer. Matt Fagerson is out. Crouch. Shield. Charlie Shield. Not Ben Fellicott. It's Charlie Shield coming in. Well, late change. 62 minutes, 63 minutes nearly gone on the clock. Wow, are they actually going to be shut out? Is Edinburgh actually going to come away with a goose egg in this game? That's the question now. Or will they get something? Yeah, rugby game on Boxing Day. But it's a Welsh derby. Only Fleshin and Hendo will tune in for that. But we'll do it anyway. Bind. Jamie Dobie with the ball. Set. Glasgow scrum. It's going sideways, but they get it out of there. Play continues over the middle. Tupelotu! Wow. Go wide. Cairo can't break free. Darcy Graham makes a tackle over there for Edinburgh as Glasgow trying to go forward. Jamie Ritchie and Sam Skinner on the tackle. Dobie. Oh, there's a breakthrough. Back to the scrum half. That's going to be another try for Glasgow. Dobie. Brilliant work. Merry Christmas. Glasgow loving their Christmas. My goodness. My goodness. Woo, baby. Jamie Dobie with the try. My goodness. Watch the replay on that. Absolutely brilliant. Man, oh man, oh man. It's a good decision. Oh my goodness. It was Scott Cummings working with him. Jamie Dobie, Scott Cummings playing catch and go. My goodness. And Glasgow scores again. Lambs to the slaughter, indeed. That's going to be an easy conversion, so I'm going to put that one on the board as if they scored it. 33. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Excellent job there. Great ball handling. George Horn still out there. I'm ready to put the man of the match up already. Yeah, I got some good choices here. And what's that? We got something coming up. Is that a subscriber or a super chat? Graham Rogers just subscribed. Hey, thanks, Graham. Appreciate that. Really do appreciate your subscription. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here. Right. George Horn lines this one up. He's got 21 seconds on the clock. Wind's blowing out there. I can see it blowing. Here we go. There it is, 33. It's right in front of the post. 66 minutes in, it's 33-0. Big goose egg. Edinburgh is just being destroyed in this game, folks. Being destroyed. Edinburgh. Oof. Man, oh, man, oh, man. So, is anybody left? No, there's nobody left that can overtake them. So they're not going to fall out of playoff contention, but they're going to be in that 8th position and not move. My goodness. Glasgow just going to strengthen their position number 2 on the log. Glasgow with the ball now. The aforementioned Dobie pulling the ball out of the ruck. 66 minutes. Oh boy, Edinburgh can't wait for this one to end. They're just phoning it in at this point. Angus Fraser replaced Matt Fagerson. So knock on. Oh, knock on. She said, hands on first, so I'm not going to reward you. Edinburgh coach looking pretty bummed. A tough Christmas for Edinburgh. And the Bulls. Oh, tough week for the Bulls. They're not going to enjoy their Christmas. Jake White, not going to be the best Christmas for him, unfortunately. 33-0. Boy, I tell you what, Glasgow gets another one. Can run this up to 40. How are they doing the point differential on the table? Let me take a look at that. Glasgow has a plus 86 point differential. That's going to put them over 100. So if they get 40, wow, that would put them almost up there with Leinster in point differential. They're the only teams in triple digits in point differential. The closest to that is the Bulls with a 54 after half the season. That's crazy. Set. Usually a couple teams dominate, but nobody is except for Leinster and Glasgow. Scrum is successful. They come to the near side. Tupelotu again. A nice pass back. Where's Adobe? He kicks it forward. Inside the 22. The chase is on. Kensieri is trying to get over there. And it just goes out of the back of the try zone. Going to come all the way back. Oh, just a couple of meters. If Kensieri could have gotten there. He tried to run it down. But no harm done. Glasgow's walking all over Edinburgh at this moment. Just thinking of, I was just thinking about the Rugby League World Cup and the wheelchair rugby final I went to, France and England. It's incredible. Tupelotu has been amazing. Scotland national. Having one of his best performances, in my view. This will be a scrub. Come all the way back to where the kick was. To Edinburgh. Crouch. Fine. Notes over here. Who's sending me text messages on a Sunday? Oh, geez. Hillsdale College. My credit card or my phone bill. And Hillsdale College today. All right. Ball's kicked forward. At least I'm not getting 100 text messages per day. Oh, okay. So, all right. So, Edinburgh now kicks the ball forward. Dave Cherry will do the line out for them. Line out successful. Brad Bragg get it. They're into a maul, but it's going nowhere. Glasgow's defense is up to the task for the moment, and they pull it out. Charlie Shields sends it over to the other Tuipulotu. Oh, there's a line break. Beautiful work there by Muncaster. And Edinburgh now finally got something going here on the outside. Down to 5 meters, but they're going to be drugging into touch. Now they're in touch. Touched by Glasgow, they say. Edinburgh ball. Okay. Wow. Lucky break for Edinburgh there. Holly Davidson saying Edinburgh ball. Looks like they're going to break that goose egg. Here it comes. Flashing doesn't shed a tear for these teams. Yep. No, I understand that. Scarlets lost yesterday, buddy. 6 meter line out, successful. Oh, that's ugly, but they have it. Lang comes in. James Lang for Tuipulotu for Edinburgh. Oh, Charlie Shield down at just 3 meters. They dive for 1 meter now. Edinburgh on the front foot trying to break that goose egg, but the ball comes loose. I think it was a knock on. Oh, they lost it forward, did Edinburgh. Inches away from the try line, and Edinburgh loses it forward. My goodness. Wow. Just cannot get anything done here. Nothing. Who knocked that on? Oh, yeah. Just ran before he had the ball. Oh, Edinburgh turns it over. 5 meter scrum to Glasgow. 71. Now we'll do man of the match. Let me put the man of the match options up. There's only a handful of people here, so let's get as many votes as we can. And there's Tuipulotu once again with the ball. Schickerling with a carry now. All right, there's your options, folks, for man of the match. All 40 of you that are currently here. Take your pick. No yellow cards since that first half. That's an improvement for Edinburgh. We give them that. All right, so it's an Edinburgh line out now after that ball is kicked into play by Glasgow. They have it from about 17 meters. Oh, nearly lost it, but they hold on to it. Who's got that ball? Driving forward. Edinburgh now inside the 22. Offside, so we've got playing advantage here. They're going to be able to get a 5 meter scrum if nothing else out of this. Where's Duan Findemeva? That's what I'm looking for now. Shield, Charlie Shield sends the ball to Dave Cherry. Edinburgh still playing advantage here, but they're going nowhere. I don't know why she doesn't just... Now that she's going to blow the whistle there. Nope. Oh, what a hit. Driving through there was Matt Curry. He got plowed. Whistle blows going to come back for the advantage. I think they'll kick for the 5-meter line out. Never back onside, Rory Sutherland. And they just tap and go. Oh, they're going to get there. So close. Oh, that was clever. They get down to half a meter. They just missed getting another advantage here. This could be a card coming for Glasgow. All these penalties down low now. Turnabout's fair play. Could see a yellow card coming. That's them all. She going to blow it? Yep, she blows a whistle. Uh-oh, here she goes. Here she goes.
Penalty here for never onside.
Took a knock there. He's went down straight away.
No warning. I thought she could give a warning. Okay. Got a Glasgow player down. You looked at. Who is that? Can't see. Horn gets it, as he has been an English-sounding name in the Scottish team. It says Fleshin. It says a Welshman. Trying to find out who the Glasgow captain is. She does want to give him a warning. Yep. She doesn't know who the captain is. Just ask them. Okay, she's not going to give him a warning. It's going to be tap and go from 5 meters. There they go. And they're over. There it is. Bowen Fenta, the South African. Did he get it? And there's the try. Bowen Fenta, Edinburgh finally on the board late in the game. Some applause coming from the stands. The goose egg. It's almost a gifted try. Fenta with a try. South Africans score again. It was too easy. Holly Davidson did a good job making sure it was over and dotted down. We got an HIA for somebody here. Somebody's number 8. Duncan Weir's in. Duncan Weir's in for Tom Jordan. Oh, that's a bad kick. Oh, no. Ball's picked up, and Charlie Shield plays it. Wow, that looked like it was a dead ball when it went through, but hey, Edinburgh played it, but they didn't get to the 22. Oh, they got numbers on the outside, and nice catch over there. They go to the wing. Darcy Graham dancing now. Still not over the 22, though, Edinburgh. A lot of work for nothing. We're down to 5 minutes left in this game. Do I find him dancing on the outside, but he's got lots of attention. Oh, and he take him down. 2 tacklers. Ball comes loose. Picked up by Glasgow. Oh, it's a fight between Glasgow and Edinburgh. Who's got the ball? Somebody's... Okay. Edinburgh scrum. You're pinning him in, and then you've counter-rucked on the ground. So Edinburgh scrum is the call. Whew. 75-19 now in the game, folks. Well, Fleshin, I think I'll probably cover the game just because it's on Boxing Day. It's a holiday. So I'll probably cover that game. We'll have like 6 people. That'd be you and 5 others show up to watch it. 2 of them be my moderators. Yep, the man of the match from the television crew is Sione Tupelotu, which is whom our audience has picked. 15 votes, he got 60% of them. Yeah, man of the match. Stop this player of the match nonsense. It's man of the match. Crouch. Bind. Set. Collapses, but she's just going to... Now she gets a penalty finally. Glasgow loses a scrum again. Okay, here we go. Stewart's in for man. Got that. That was earlier. They just finally updated. That was a long time ago. Ben Healy trying to get the Edinburgh side fired up, but, dude, there's no way you're catching up. You got 3.5 minutes left. Just trying to make it respectable, I guess. Dave Cherry with a line out from midfield for Edinburgh. And they just called the man of the match, Tupoloto. Okay, Bradbury's out. Crosby's in. He's not even on my list. Crosby's not even on my list. Uh-oh, yellow card. Schickerling gets a yellow card. He's off his feet playing the ball. All right, so I got to put another yellow card up. Now I need a yellow card number 3. Jiminy Crickets. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so I need to put yellow card number 3. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's get a yellow card number 3 up there. And I've got to shrink it down in size again. Trying to get a little bit of points here late in the game is Edinburgh. Oh, they got another advantage here, Edinburgh. James Lang with the ball now. Oh, my goodness. Offside, another advantage. Still advantage. Oh, Bonfenter again. Did he get it? He got it. Oh, what a drive. Bonfenter comes in, get a brace of tries in the last 5 minutes of the game for Edinburgh. Wow. Wow. Bonfenter with another try. My goodness. At least they can say they didn't roll over and play dead. "20 minutes in the game, 2 tries. He just picked it up and went. Just soft defense by Glasgow to wrap this game up. My goodness. 30 seconds left in the contest. That's going to be an easy conversion by the post. Should be 33-14. Wow. That's crazy. 33-0 a few minutes ago and 12 seconds left on the clock. Oh, Muncaster drives into the Glasgow player and sends him reeling. Duhan van der Merwe breaking free, fighting off tackles. He offloads the ball. Gets it into the hands of James Lang. Healy. Boy, look at Edinburgh. Look at this play from Edinburgh. Where is this all game? Darcy Graham kicks it forward and chases on. Who's going to get there? Oh, it's going to go out of the back of the try zone. A little too much from Darcy Graham. That's going to end the game. 33-14. Almost had a fantastic finish there. Wow. Kyle Rowe goes to clean up the mess, pick up the ball in the try zone. Wow. And Edinburgh puts on a clinic in the end after being slaughtered by Glasgow throughout this game. Wow. Final score, 33-14. Bowen Fenter, Adrian Fenter coming and getting 2 tries there late in the game. All right, Neville, see you for the Sunday edition. Wow. All right, so Merry Christmas to everybody who's been tuning into the program. My next broadcast here on Rugby Ascendant Might be on Thursday, Boxing Day. Just making a decision on that. If not, it'll be on Friday when I cover that game. That's going to do it for that game. I'm going to wrap it up there. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate that. And, yeah, so there's the yellow card thing is not quite right. I got to fix something there. That's bothering me now. Sorry, I get kind of, retentive about that. Red cards, yellow cards. Okay, let's see. Why is that not? All right, card is too large. That's the problem. Yellow card number 3 is too big. There we go. The other one's, now it's too small. Anyway, all right, so there you go. So I got to turn off the yellow cards. Boom, boom, boom. 3 handed out in this game. And, so Glasgow just rolling over them, and then suddenly Fenter comes back, gets 2 tries for Edinburgh at the end. 33-14 is the final. Congratulations to Glasgow, who's looking pretty tough, and they'll stay in second position on the log. And I'll see you guys just shortly over, after Ronaldo Chus program, I'll see you over on Sunday edition. We got a lot of news to talk about there. Meantime, I'm going to make a reaction video to what we saw from Mac Hansen and put it on this channel. All right, folks, Merry Christmas to everybody. Be safe out there. Take care of yourselves. It's always a tough road if you're not careful. All right. Wow. Cheers. Just going to wrap it up.